Hi, I'm Andrew Malkov, and now I would like to do the experiment. Recently, I recorded a video about how to install the Ubuntu on Windows 11 fast. And right now, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how to install Ubuntu on my Windows 11 machine. So first of all, because I'm using the Plus subscription, I can choose the GPT-4. This is the latest model deployed by OpenAI. So I use the GPT-4 and I ask the question. Again, I don't know what will be the outcome. It's just a test, online test. Yeah. So my first question will be: I want to deploy Ubuntu on Windows 11 using terminal commands only, because this is exactly what I did in my video. Yeah, so I'm used only the Windows terminal commands, and I press enter. Let's see what it replied. So just say that to deploy Ubuntu on Windows 11, we need to, and if you want to use the terminal command only, you need to enable the Windows Subsystem for Linux WSL first. And here is how to do this. Open PowerShell terminal and administrator privileges by pressing the WinX command. Okay, and then enable WSL and virtual machine platform feature by executing the following commands: WSL --install. Makes sense, totally makes sense. This command will enable WSL and download the latest Linux kernel. Okay. And if you run on the older Windows version, you may need to enable WSL and the virtual machine platform separately. Yeah, and it actually gives you the two Windows features that you have to enable to be able to activate WSL. Cool. Okay. The next one is after running this command, restart your computer. Okay, so restart your computer and that set WSL version 2. So we actually set the default version to version 2. If I'm not mistaken, it's done by default, but right now. But okay, so install Ubuntu distribution from the Microsoft Store using the following command: winget install --name ubuntu --exec. Makes sense, totally makes sense, but I don't like that it uses the winget for that. So it's a package manager instead of just using the same functionality for WSL. Okay. And then what it says: alternatively, you can download Ubuntu distribution manually. Yeah, so it's wow. Wow, it just shows you that you can actually go and download any kind of distribution of Ubuntu. Yeah, so not limited to 20.04 or 22.04. You can download the latest one, which is 22.10. Yeah, so and okay, so WSL and then launch Ubuntu using the WSL. Okay, to be honest, yeah, I'm really impressed. Okay, so some things here that I don't like. Let's get rid of winget. Yeah, so I don't like this winget command. Yeah, so to be able to download. And what I can also say to the ChatGPT, I can say, can I replace winget command with WSL command? Oh my God. It says, yes, you can replace the winget command with a WSL command to install a Linux distribution. To install Ubuntu using the WSL command, you need to download distribution file and import it to WSL. Here's how to do that. Okay, it shows me what to do if I want to download my distribution and then unarchive it, and then use this with WSL command. And then it proposed also the list verbose command that I also showed in my video. Cool, yeah, pretty much amazing. But I don't like that it follows the way to install some specific or manual package that you download from the internet. What I wanted to ask next, I want to say that I wanted to use the online packages that are available. So I can say, for example, I want to use standard distribution for WSL. Again, it shows me actually what I need to do in the beginning. Yeah, so I need to do the WSL install or activate again the WSL using those particular commands. Okay, so actually it just showed me the command that I need to run exactly. Yeah, so WSL -install -d Ubuntu 2004 says, but I don't know why it's 2004, but still it's amazing. Yeah, so I can't even say so. It's actually showed you all the steps that you need to follow to install Ubuntu on your Windows machine, from step to step with the detailed explanations. Yeah, so if I would have some additional questions, like for example, I see those commands. Yeah, so but I don't know what is -d. What is -d for WSL command? Oh my God. It's impressive. Yeah, so it's actually described to you what is -d with the full also flag. Yeah, because you can use -d or you can use the -- distribution. Yeah, it describes you that it's you specify the Linux distribution you want to interact with or perform operations on. It's amazing. And then it's not just describing you what is -d flag or distribution flag. It just show you the examples. Oh my God, I don't have words. Yeah, so it's amazing. The last thing that I wanted to ask him is, how can I see available WSL distributions? I asked him, how can I see the available WSL distributions? And of course, it just immediately showed me the command WSL --list, which actually will show you which distribution was installed inside your WSL. Cool. So it's even mentioned the verbose flag. Yeah. So just to show more information, and also it shows by the way, it shows the short version. It's just unbelievable. Oh my God. And the last thing that I wanted to ask, but if I want to see WSL distributions available online, so it just said that if I want to see the available distribution online, I can visit the Microsoft Store, or I can actually go to the GitHub. Wow. And it gives me a link. Let's check if it works. So, wow. Okay. And it just showed me what distributions are available right now. So it's Ubuntu, Debian, Kali, OpenSUSE, Fedora. Oh my God. Let's try to say that I want to use WSL command for that. And this is not correct. Yeah, so because WSL has the command, which is the --list online, but it gives me a command that I can run in PowerShell to be able to see the available distributions. Not so bad. Another thing that I can ask, yeah, so can I see available Linux distributions online using WSL command? As you can see, it just said, okay, WSL command doesn't have a built-in feature to list available Linux distributions online. But let's maybe ask him about it, saying that what WSL list online command does. And now it apologizes for the confusion, yeah, and say that this command is indeed available in some version of Windows to list the available WSL distribution online. Wow. However, the command might not be available on all Linux distribution. I'm very impressed. So, and the last thing that I wanted to see is, okay, show me all commands that I have to run to deploy Ubuntu using terminal. Wow, I'm really impressed. At the end, it just gave me the full list of commands, completely right list of commands that I had to run to install my Ubuntu. It's actually mentioned, so some commands are recommended. Yeah, so I didn't mention it in my video because by default WSL used version 2 right now. The only thing that I don't like is that it just showed me the command install and then installed with the flag -d. And actually those two commands can be replaced with just one command like this. And I'm pretty much sure that if I will ask the ChatGPT about how can I simplify, he will just say, okay, so you can run just one command. So, but in overall, I just impressed. Yeah. So the ChatGPT Model 4, it's much better than Model 3.5 that I used before. ChatGPT, it's amazing technology for sure. Yeah. And I really encourage everyone to start using it because it just helped me to save enormous amount of time. So please let me know what you think about the ChatGPT in the comments. And thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching my videos and see you next time. Bye.